Hello, this is LEGO Wizard, and in today's video I wanted to finally show you the Hall of Armor 76125, a great LEGO set made for Avengers Endgame that I have customized a bit myself, and I just wanted to take you through the changes I've made and why this is probably the best Marvel superhero set we have in a long time. Let's start with the bottom of the set. These three elements are all in the original set. The first is a computer with all Tony Stark's panels and consoles. These are amazing stickers that are really hard to get on, and that's a common theme for this entire set. But it looks really good all together when you get it in the right angle and it catches the light. It connects to the middle part as well with the Just Technic axle, and it's a pretty cool little thing. On the other side, here's a dummy robot that puts out the fires. It comes in a lot of sets now. I think it's in 3 or 4 Iron Man sets, but this is an improved build from all the other ones, and I think this is probably the best one we have to date. The wheels don't spin extremely well because they're just studs with the extended Technic axle pins put on, and otherwise it's pretty good. All this smaller stuff, the fire pieces as well, just stood up like that, and the main base is this really great rotating pedestal that you can put an Iron Man armor on. My modification has been to actually get the Tony Stark minifig from the Malibu Mansion Attack set that came out a few years ago for Iron Man 3. I've changed the head to be the standard issue Tony Stark head, and the hair to be the current one that they are using nowadays, which was also in the set over here. It looks really good. This torso print still holds up so well, even for today. It's also the only Iron Man's torso besides the Bricktober pack that we've ever gotten, which is kind of disappointing, but it looks amazing, and it really works with this display. The arms are on ball joints, and this connects to the back. But I guess we should probably get started on the main part of the set, which is the best part of the set. So here is the main attraction, the Hall of Armors. The set only includes 1, 2, and 3 armors, as well as the Mark 50. I've actually managed to accumulate 2 Mark 50s, so I just have the other one on display there. All the others I've managed to fill in from Iron Mans that I've collected over the years, and the more you have of this set, the better it looks. There are currently enough Iron Man minifigs to fill up 3 entire rows like this going all the way up, and when you have it all filled up like this, it looks so much better. Let's start from left to right and go through everything. They all come in these nice 1x1, well, these 4x4 pods, and they all collect together really nicely, so you can even make it extend further on each side. Like this. I just put a ladder on there to block it off for now. But yeah, let's start on this side. There's a cute build for a sort of smoothie machine that can easily be removed, and you can just put a minifig on if you want the space. This pod has a great minifig that we've needed for a long time, the Mark 1 armor from the first Iron Man movie. It's really good detailing all the way around. The detailing for sand all the way in the body, even on the back it looks amazing, and this design for the stand with these grill plates looks really good in the metallic silver. It just works overall, everything. It just really makes it look really professional and neat with all of them all organized. The second armor that we got in the set exclusive to the Hall of Armor is the Mark 5, the suitcase armor, which is great because we got the actual suitcase in the Malibu Mansion set, and now we have the physical armor, and it looks really good with the printing on the mask and the silver plate. It just really works all together, and you can definitely see the evolution of the suits as you go from left to right. These are organized from the lowest number to the highest. So from left to right, there's Mark 1, 5, 7, 41, 42, 43, and 50. Going back on track, the Mark 7, or Mark 6 I think it might be, is from Avengers, the first movie, and it's the first Iron Man minifig ever made in the set, and it looks really good for the time. The printing's great, the shade of gold they got for the head's good. Nowadays they put more gold on the armors to really bring out that highlights, but for the day and for the time that it was made in, it looks really great, and that helmet really did bring all the other Iron Man armors to life. It just works so well, and they haven't changed the design for all these years because it's perfect. Moving on, the Mark 41, quite a big jump from 6 to 41, but Mark 41 is the bone suit. The detailing is amazing. It's probably one of the most detailed Iron Man armors we've ever gotten besides Silver Centurion. It's really great. The black and gold contrast looks amazing. All the lines really bring out that gold detailing as well. The blue repulsor, or the blue middle chest beacon, is great because it's the only circle one that we've ever gotten in blue. Great detailing on the mask, not much else to say. And you can clearly see how similar it is to the Mark 42, because in the movie it's one more after. And really all these three, 41, 42, and 43, you can definitely see the evolution of the suit. It's the same shapes and the same rough detailing, but it gets slightly more refined each time. The 42 is obviously the classic one of Prodigal Son armor from Iron Man 3. The gold hands are unique to this one, and then later they used it on Bones. But all this gold was really unique for the time, and this is still the most gold suit we've gotten. May not be entirely movie accurate, but it looks great. Mark 43 is available in the Hulkbuster Smash. Hulkbuster's back here. This works really great. There's really good printing everywhere. It's pretty similar to the Mark 42, except that it's got more gray on it, the dark gray printing. And it really works. It's probably the most standard Iron Man armor we have here. It's the one that looks the most Iron Man to me, even more than the Mark 6 or the Mark 1. The final armor, which I have the double of, is the Mark 50 from Avengers Endgame and Infinity War. And it really looks so good. It's probably one of the most fine printing I've seen on an Iron Man armor. Like the shading and the detail that really makes it look like it's all skeletal and all muscles. And it really works. This is also the only one with a blue eyes and the blue repulsor and all that. But overall, you can see that the progression of Iron Man armors from the oldest ones to some of the newest ones, it works really well as a display, and if you stack this up higher, I'm sure it would look even better. The final two armors I have to show are the Mark 44 Hulkbuster and the Mark 38 Igor. And these are the large buildable ones that really work in the background of the Hall of Armor. This one was from the official set, the Hulkbuster Smash. It's not very realistic. It's really durable, and you can tell that it's well built. You can put a minifig inside of it, and it works for the time. The flick fire or missiles and everything about this. It's very 2016, but the armor works. It looks good in the background. Not much else to say. The ones from Infinity War probably better. But this armor is actually one that I've designed. The set came with an original Mark 38 Igor, but it's been famous for being very bad, the one that LEGO had in the set. So this one is just better because I've managed to take it, add some more pieces, and fix the design. The original design that I've based this one off is part from MC Tongues on YouTube and part from my own ideas, and it just works much better than the one that they had in the set. A lot of the issues with it being too blocky have fixed. It's more rounded at the top, the head's more rounded, and it just looks better. Even the legs and everything. To make this, you will need additional parts that don't come with the set though, but most of it you can make just using the parts from the Igor armor. The head's not very realistic as well. It doesn't look very much like the Iron Man armors, but honestly, for what they had, and considering how many pieces it already is, it looks really good by itself. And it was a good addition to the set. And that's all I have to say about this really good set. I've made a few modifications to it, like raising it and adding all the other things, but it's really good by itself. And the more you change it, the better it will get. It's one of those sets that have room for improvement, but they've given you a good base. All these pods are a really good design that will work with any of the Iron Man armors. And it's just a good set. My only issue with it is the price. It's quite expensive for what you get, and it's probably because of the detail and all the prints and stickers all the way around. It's just a lot of detail, a lot of pieces that ultimately made the price way too high. But honestly, I think it's a pretty good set to ends out Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man in the MCU. It works all together as a good set, and that's all I have to say about it. Stay tuned for videos on more Iron Man related stuff and more LEGO related things. I had a blast building this, and it looks great in the display. But I have nothing else to say, so this is LEGO Wizard. Have a nice day.